In this video, we'll work in 2D in order to show a foundation plan based on the work that we've done in 3D. I've opened up the L1 structural plan view that came with our template, and I renamed it to Foundation Plan. I'll start here when it comes to our foundation plan graphics. I've adjusted the scale to 1/4 inch. The first thing I'll do is make sure my columns are located in the correct spot with my dimension tool, DI. I'll dimension to the center of all of my columns, exterior walls. For the final step, I'll use the Align tool to ensure that my columns are aligned with each other. Now, I'd like to change the graphics of this view. One thing we typically don't want to see on a foundation plan are our doors. For that, I'll right-click on a door and say Hide in View, Category. Notice all of my doors have disappeared because they're all from the same category in Revit. I could continue to do that for the rest of the elements, or I can do it in one menu. If I go to the Properties panel and find Visibility Graphics Override, alternatively, the hotkey is VG. This is another one you'll use quite a bit, so I would get used to that hotkey. With this menu, I can search for different categories. I'll go through and hide a few categories here by searching for them, and then unchecking the box next to their category name. I'll hit apply. It's closer to what I'd like, but the floor patterns are a bit distracting for a foundation plan view. I'll search for floors. I have the option to change quite a bit more than just hiding the entire category. For the floors, I'd like to change the projection surface pattern. I'll click on the override button and uncheck visible and apply. Notice my floor is still present with my crawl space, but the patterns have disappeared. An element that we haven't added yet are structural foundations. Typically will show up with a dashed line pattern. I'll go ahead and set myself up for that here by searching for structural foundations and changing the line pattern. I'll say OK. I'll say OK again to get out of the VG menu. I'll type WT to tile my views and ZA to zoom all. Notice I haven't changed anything about my 3D model, just the way it's appearing in my 2D foundation plan view. In this video, we modified our foundation floor plan graphic. We used that very powerful menu, the Visibility Graphics Override. We also added a few dimensions for our columns. I hope this helps.